Welcome, race fans. Tonight, Josh Robin, J Robin 3, sponsored here for the Gen 6 series at SRA. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got Jeff Dotson in the booth here. Going to give us a rundown of the points coming into tonight. Tonight is the first night of the chase for the Gen 6 series, one of 4 races to crown a champion this season. So, Jeff, take it away.
All right, we'll do. Yep. All the points have been reset tonight here for these guys. They all each have 2,000 points here. 12 of them are in the chase here. And those drivers are Connor Anton, Ariotti, Delonta Ballard, Bobby Cheney, Nicholas Caressel, Tyler Ducharme, Lachlan McMillan, Nick Northrup, Femi Olat, Josh Robin, Nicholas Shelton, and David Shutt. Those are your 12 competitors here tonight in the chase format here. So be a pretty interesting race here tonight around New Hampshire, I think. It's pretty interesting, to have this as the first chase race of the season for these guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to have a huge field here tonight. A little bit bigger field last night in the Xfinity series at Iowa. If you guys didn't catch that, you can go back there on the YouTube channel and check that out. Great race last night at Iowa with the Xfinity cars, but they're here tonight with the Gen 6 cars at New Hampshire. Going to make the best of it. 81-degree track temperature, 81-degree air temperature, and I noticed there's 11-mile-an-hour wind out there. I'm just kind of wondering how the drivers are going to have to deal with that. But also something new that they just started. Actually, last night was the first race this year that they started this new rule, 14 incident limit. Get 14 incidents and you are disqualified. So guys are going to have to be a little more gentle on the throttle now. Yeah,
they are. This is a track that is, to be gentle with the throttle. If they're not careful, they can scrape that wall, smack it a little bit, or, get into other cars, and that will give them X's added on to that total that they don't want to get up to where they can get disqualified from the race.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody disqualified last night. I did notice that. We had a few guys that were out of the race due to other issues. I think only 2 drivers dropped out of the race. By the end, I think there might have been a couple more, but even so, there was a pretty good-sized field, and everybody minded their P's and Q's last night, and it was a great race.
Yeah, it was. Very great race. I enjoyed watching that Xfinity race there by these guys here at Iowa last night. And that was a good point that you pointed out there. There weren't that many drivers that, I don't think any of them got, out for incidents. I think the 2 drivers that were out were internet connection issues by receiving throughput.
Right.
So.
Well, coming down to 2.5 minutes left here, folks, till we get to the national anthem. So make sure you all got something to drink and a snack or whatever ready for the duration here. Overcast skies. A little cloudy out here. I don't like it when it's like this, so Jeff, makes the cars kind of look dingy and the track look dingy, but hey, it is speed weather, that's what you can say. Yep. Man. It's gonna make for some pretty good grip out there, I hope. And I really don't look for us to have a lot of cautions. I mean, last night at Iowa, I expected quite a few more cautions than they had. They had 6 cautions in 160 laps, so that's pretty doggone good, So yeah. I kind of expect about the same here tonight. We may have 1 or 2 more cautions. I don't know. Flat track, and it's a little tougher to race, and we'll have to see, though. This is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, and, taking the wind into perspective here, when you talk about the wind, you saw that it was about 11 to 12 miles per hour. I did go on to Google Maps here and take a look at, how the track positioning is, like how it sets. And from what the iRacing here says, the winds are coming out of the southeast. So the start-finish line actually sets, where it sets. The south is in front of the start-finish line, and the north is behind it. So turns 3 and 4 are the north side of the track, and turns 1 and 2 are the south side of the track. So that means that wind is coming out of there. It's going to hit these drivers head on in the car almost, coming out of the southeast.
Wow. Well, hopefully they can deal with it. I mean, that's a pretty hefty wind, 11-mile-an-hour, 12-mile-an-hour wind. That's pretty hefty,
But I do see on this screen here, it is constantly changing. Right now it's down to 6 miles per hour, and now it's south, like coming straight head on at them now, but only at 6 miles per hour. So it's constantly changing. I can see here when it is south, it is the low point of the miles per hour. When it is hitting south, it's around 5 to 7 miles per hour. And then when it starts getting southwest, it starts building back up and it starts pushing harder. I see now it is back to southwest. It is going back up now from 5 miles per hour up to 8 now. And there was a time there when it was southeast, and that was when it was at 12. So it is constantly changing, and it seems like the different positioning of it, it does get higher or lower. So if it's coming head on at them, if it's coming directly from the south, which is like right in the center of the track right there, coming up the start-finish line, coming head on at them, it's at the lowest, miles per hour it can be. So I think that won't affect them as bad. But when it's actually coming at an angle, coming from the southwest or southeast, that's going to be the point here because it is higher up in speed.
All right, we're going to step away and play our national anthem, folks. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back, and qualifying is underway. Looks like Caleb Eisenhower on the top of the leaderboard at the moment here. We've still got some guys that have not taken times yet, guys that we're kind of looking for to be up there. Tyler Ducharme, Nicholas Shelton. Look for them to possibly be up there on the top spot, but some pretty good times coming in, Jeff.
Yes, they are, and there goes Nicholas Shelton to the top here with a 28.993, so that is a little faster than his practice time. So, yeah, we see that they are getting a little faster out here, and he's on top right now. So we'll see if he can, somebody can come up here and kind of, trade positions with him or see what happens, because this is open qualifying, and I think it is kind of interesting, with them, implementing that rule now in NASCAR. It kind of, changes things perspective to the single car runs that they used to do back in the Winston Cup era, because now, in the perspective of matter of speaking, these guys can come out on track and they can get behind somebody and actually get a draft and tow off of that and get an even faster lap than they could when they was out there by themselves.
Yeah. Oh, 150 laps here. Well, they should go by pretty quick. As long as we don't have a lot of cautions, they should go by pretty quick here, Jeff. I think these cars are pretty fast on this track. I know they're slow in the turns,
yeah.
but boy, they're fast on the straightaways. So, I mean, they're reaching some pretty fast speeds. When
Yes, they are.
Nobody's been able to touch Nicholas Shelton's time yet, have they? Wow.
No, they haven't. Caleb Eisenhower's came kind of close, but he's not that close. 28.970 for Nicholas, and it's a 29.113 for Caleb. So, I am riding along here with Caleb Eisenhower and talking about the speeds there, Rudy. Coming off the corner, he's almost 130. And going down the straightaways, he's hitting almost 160 before diving into the corners. So they're averaging in the corners about 100 to 99 miles per hour, and then coming off, they're about probably 130, and then down the straightaways, they're about 160. So it shouldn't take too long for them to complete this race tonight.
Yeah. Well, there, Caleb Eisenhower come out with a little better time.
Yes, sir.
Knocking right on the door of Nicholas Shelton's time. Well, folks, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video there. Give us a like on the video. We appreciate that very much. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. We don't have a broadcast tomorrow night, but we will be back Wednesday. We have the 60 Plus League that will be running in the afternoon, and then following that later on in the evening, we have Top Fuel Racing. Indy cars at Texas. That'll be great. Lots of racing coming up this week here on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hey Dave, Michael, how you doing? Couple minutes left in qualifying. This looks like Nicholas Shelton's going to be able to hang on to that. There's my old buddy Delonte Ballard out there. He'll come in 10th on the grid. Femi Olap made it tonight, Jeff. Yay.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, we missed him last night in the Xfinity race. That was for the first race of the chase, and he didn't make it, and he's in the chase. That was a tough one.
Yeah, it really was, and he is also in the chase here for the Cup cars here tonight too, and so is Josh Robin. Another one missing last night was Josh Robin, but different circumstances than Femi. Josh sadly was had to set that race out due to some penalties handed down for a previous race incident. But it looks like both of them are here tonight, and they're ready to go for a Gen 6 Series title.
Very good, very good. Refresh trading paints one more time, just in case somebody come in at the last minute. Well, they've already laid down a lot of rubber on that track, and they've only been out on the track 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 40 minutes, excuse me. So. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up qualifying. Nicholas Shelton will walk away with the pole. No big surprise there. All right. That'll do it. Qualifying is over. We'll get them on the grid here, get everybody accounted for. All right, starting on the pole, Nicholas Shelton with a 28.971. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Caleb Eisenhower will start on the outside in second position. Tyler Ducharme third. Alex Peck will start fourth. David Shutt fifth. Ariati sixth. Kyle Putz will be out there starting seventh. Femi Olat eighth. Connor Anton ninth. And Delonte Ballard, my old buddy there, starting in 10th. Jeff?
Yeah, we got Eric Sable starting 11th tonight. Bobby Cheney will start in 12th. Josh Robin will start 13th. Stuart Redmond in 14th. Austin Roberts will start 15th. Lachlan McMillan in 16th. Logan Clamp at 17th. Nick Northrup 18th. I believe Justin Gable is admitting this race, but I'll go ahead and say he's starting 19th. Chris DeJong in 20th. And rounding out the field in the 21st starting position is Sean Williams.
Very good. Not a big field, but still a pretty good sized one anyhow.
Yeah. I think they're missing 5 cars from last night. I think last night had 25, so it was actually 22. I think 2 of them didn't start, so.
Couple people that haven't got on the grid yet. Femi Olat, Connor Anton, and Alex Peck haven't taken the grid yet. There we go. Now the only one they're waiting on is Femi Olat, and he finally makes the grid just in time for them to roll out here.
Caution somewhere, caution. Caution somewhere, caution.
All right, here we go. Ace car heads into pit road.
Ready, green, green,
And
green.
there's the green. David Shutt already took a look to the inside of Tyler Ducharme. Yay! They're going to go into turn almost 3 wide. A little early for that. Caleb Eisenhower just blinked out big time.
He's still going. Oh,
Very back. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, there were some ghost sparks there too coming off his car before he come back.
Tyler Ducharme third, David Shutt fourth. Backer behind him. Kyle Putz trying to make a move on Ariotti. Emil Lack coming up on the outside. Looks like the outside working pretty good right there on these new tires. Delonte Ballard picking up 1 position since the start of the race, up to 9th. And we got somebody spinning back here. They saved it. Maybe. Oh, Josh Robin. Looks like Josh Robin almost spun right there. Almost brought out the caution, but he saved it. Good driving. He's going to drop a bunch of positions here, though. Sean Williams gets by on the outside.
Wow, yeah, I went back and looked at that there from Josh Robin. Nice save, but there was contact between him and the 81 of Logan Clampett that caused that.
Oh, okay. Well, Logan up here, 14th position for Logan Clampett. He's all over Austin Roberts. And in the meantime, Nicholas Shelton already starting to check out on the field, Jeff. One second ahead of second place, Caleb Eisenhower.
Yep, we've seen this fashion last night from Nicholas Shelton in the Xfinity Series there at Iowa, and it looks like possibly it could be another Nicholas Shelton night, too, here in the Gen 6 Series at New Hampshire.
Tyler Ducharme must have had a moment there because he just let David Shutt and Ariotti get by him. Went back to 5th place now. Emil Lack comes up to 6th, so he's picked up a couple of positions here since he dropped the green flag. And I don't know what's going on with Tyler's car, but boy, he is just pulling over and letting people by. What is going on here?
I'm not too sure.
That's not the Tyler Ducharme we know.
No, it isn't.
That's got to be an imposter.
Oh, he just got loose there off turn 2.
That's an imposter or something.
That looseness right there off turn 2 just made him give up more positions. I don't think he wanted to give up here.
Again. He's not hitting the throttle points correct or something.
Yeah. Oh, now he's losing even more positions because of that next whip around there. Oh, ouch.
Yeah, he's getting back into throttle just a little too early or something, but he'll get the hang of it. He goes back to 15th now. Lachlan McMillan.
Wow. Yeah, big upset here for Tyler tonight here. Hopefully, it's a long race yet to get. There's only 7 laps completed, 105. So he's still got plenty
Delonte way out of shape. Sorry.
Wow. Everybody with loose race cars out here at New Hampshire tonight.
He's right side by side with Connor Anton. He handled that turn coming out of turn 4 pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, 2.4 seconds now back to second place, Caleb Eisenhower. Nicholas is just checking out on the field.
Yes, he is.
Sean Williams, which got around Josh Robin here a little while ago, now falls back to 19th place again. And he's got Stuart Redmond breathing down his neck. Redmond dead last on the field. Started 14th, but falls back to 20th. Taking a look here on the inside of Sean Williams. Because I don't want to be last. There you go. Now he's not last. Shot all over the back of Caleb Eisenhower.
Yeah, and Ariotti's coming up on shut.
Caleb way up high.
Yeah.
It was a little more than a diamond off of that turn.
Yeah, now I just seen Femi Olat back here getting loose off turn 2, and he will lose 2 positions to Alex Peck and Kyle Putz.
So some of the guys are struggling with loose cars out there right now. And boy, just say, Jeff, as the time goes on here and the tires start wearing down, they're going to start getting looser.
Yeah, the thing I'm looking at right now, Rudy, is, they're already getting loose and they're only 11 laps into the run. Those tires haven't gotten to the point yet where they're at their, most out, point where they're most worn. So once they get to that point where they are, getting down to where there's hardly any tread left on those tires, that might be a big factor to watch out for and see how these drivers can, attain the style of these cars and see what they can do if their tires do start to wear more, and vice versa, into that, perspective there. Because, I mean, as we see right now, the way these drivers are driving the cars right now, coming off the corners, and they're getting as loose as they are on this set of tires here, when these tires start to wear even more, there might be a little bit more of an issue there for the drivers having loose coming off the corners.
I'll tell you what, David Schutt and Caleb Eisenhower are having a lot of fun right now. David Schutt just passed up Caleb here a couple of laps ago, and then Caleb did the old crossover on him. Now David Schutt's trying to get back by him.
Yeah,
boy,
I don't think we can leave Ariotti out either. Aries looks like he's having fun racing East as well.
Caleb kept him pinched right down to the bottom and made David Schutt have to get out of the throttle.
Yes, he did. Man, some tight racing here between these three drivers.
Yes,
and here
sir.
comes Alex Peck to get in on the action here. He's starting to reel in Ariotti.
Yeah, that's a pretty good battle here between all these guys. Kyle Putt's in there.
Yeah, Femiolat's about a half second off of him, it looks like, but I think you can catch it back up to him here. It looks like we got the 81 of Logan Clampett. Wow, big move right now for Logan. We just saw him back there below the top 10, and he did make some contact there a few laps ago with Josh Robin. That was back about around positions 14 and 15. Now look at this. Logan's up in 8th position now after that, and he started 17th.
Yep, clearly the biggest mover out there today. The move forward. Let me put it that way. The biggest mover forward.
Sadly, the biggest mover backwards would be Tyler Ducharme. Oh, we got 2 cars spinning out there behind Tyler. That's Austin Roberts. Caution.
All right, let's go back and take a look. Riding along here, it looks like him and Tyler Ducharme side by side. And he just got loose all on his own right there. Just
yeah.
Wow. And he goes sideways in front of traffic. That brings out the first caution of the race here, folks. And they are back up racing. Let's see if, yep, leader is bringing everybody to pit road.
Yeah, and in the midst of all that right there, too, right before Austin spun out there, I did see Lachlan McMillan and Nick Northrup did make contact with each other. Nick Northrup has a heavy amount of damage on the front end of the number 6 Ford. I do see Lachlan McMillan did decide to stay out here.
Yeah, he stayed out to lead a lap. All right, Nicholas Shelton will be out first. Caleb Eisenhower second. Ariotti out third. David Schutt fourth. Alex Peck fifth. So pretty much about the same way they came in, almost. But Lachlan McMillan stayed out to lead a lap. Let's see if he comes to pit road. I don't think he's going to want to stay out there with older tires, knowing everybody else pitted. Yeah, he's coming in.
And he does have a substantial amount of damage to the right front and the left rear. So damage on different sides of the vehicle here. So I'm pretty sure he's going to come down and get that assessed and change his tires too.
All right, I don't know, who do you want to talk to somebody? The first victim, you're going to have to make it quick if you do.
Yeah, let's talk to Caleb Eisenhower here, if I can find him. There he is. Caleb, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Hey, a little, short in the race. We haven't got that many laps in yet, but we have been seeing a lot of drivers getting loose off of the corners here today during practice qualifying, and so far the first 18 laps of this race. Can I tell us how the car feels out there for you guys?
Well, with the weather the way it is, It's a lot grippier than normally is. Just part of New Hampshire is just getting loose off the corner with how flat it is. But yeah, if it was any worse, any more warmer than this, or partly cloudy, we'd be dying out here. So got pretty lucky with it being, or I think I'm pretty awful here. So I like it being overcast like this. Kind of lets me have a chance at second place because I don't think anybody's beating Shelton out front. But yeah, you just gotta save your tires.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we right there before that caution, we did see you there having some fun there racing with David Shutt and Ariotti back here. Kind of tell us about that little racing there.
Yeah, I was track positions, everything here, so I was trying to hold them off pretty hard. I got a little nick in the wall, but it was like a second of damage, so it wasn't bad. But yep, we're going back green here, so looking forward to it.
All right, Caleb. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck in your race efforts here tonight at New Hampshire.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, get him going there, brother.
All right, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back to pit road. There's the green flag. We're back underway here at New Hampshire. And what a good restart there that was for Nicholas Shelton in the 26 car. I think he did choose the right lane there to get a good restart. Oh, we got David Shutt here coming up on Caleb Eisenhower there. Ooh, a little bit of contact, but okay here for these two.
Yeah, those two have been racing around each other, and I don't know. We might see something happen there between them two there to make a history. I don't know. We'll see. But they've been racing pretty hard around each other.
Yeah, we just talked to Caleb, and he said he is trying his best to, keep the track position there for second place, and he's trying his best to hold off these two behind him. But man, it looks like David Shutt is starting to kind of test his ability here, and he's trying to get around him as best as he can. And if he keeps blocking him, like that, trying to protect his position, it's just a matter of fact of racing. Sometimes the driver behind you, if you're trying your best to hold your line and keep a position, you might be kind of getting him a little angry. He might try something else to try to get around you.
Yeah, somebody was mentioning giving a shout out to Paul Crumry. These guys have raced with Paul Crumry, so they know he's had some medical issues. So, folks, keep Paul Crumry in your thoughts and prayers and wish him well. From the MaxSpeedTV family, Paul, get well, man. We miss you, and we don't want to see something happen to you, man. Just get better. Valente Ballard back to his starting position, 10th place. And somebody we haven't seen up in the front here giving that much problems, Eric Sable. Now he breaks into 12th. He kind of drifted back a little.
Yeah, usually Eric's up here racing with these guys up front, and putting on a good show with these guys. But looks like tonight here at New Hampshire, he really hasn't found his, mutual standing point here with the track and car combination. And, he's trying his best to, keep his position as good as he can and stay here with these guys and try to get a good position and finish out for this race. He started in 11th place. I think as far back as he's been is 15th. And he's currently right now running 12th place. So one position behind from where he did start this race. It looks like he is having a pretty good battle here with 48 car of Connor Anton. He is staying pretty close range to him, so he's not really giving him too much of room to make way. So pretty good race here going on by these two, and I think they're trying to make a race here also with Delonta in 10th.
Yes, sir. Boy, I'll tell you what, great run here for Eric Sable. Looking strong and looking to the inside of Connor Anton. May have something.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow, that was close.
Wow.
Great run, though. Back up here, Tyler Ducharme starting to pick off a few positions. Now he's trying to get by Alex Beck. Get back up into the top. Currently in 7th here, trying to get back up into the top 3 where he started. he's hanging in there pretty good. Femi Olat got around Alex Peck as well.
Yeah.
What's going on with Alex? Uh-oh, spinner.
Oh,
We
no,
have a
Caleb
spinner.
Eisenhower.
Yes. Caleb Eisenhower goes around. Caution out. Let's go see what happened to Caleb. Hope it wasn't contact between him and David Shutt. I know they've been racing it up pretty hard, but oh, it was contact. Yes, David Shutt got into the back of him. I don't know if there was a little bit of a braking issue there or what, but minimal, very, very minimal damage. Didn't hit anything. Just a slight bump in the back, and the same for Tyler Ducharme, or excuse me, David Shutt. Just a slight tap there, and he's all right. I think more pride hurt than anything.
Yeah, exactly. I just see that right there as just some hard racing. You know, we knew these guys have been racing around each other the whole entire race and battling really hard. So just a lot of hard racing here by these guys.
And it looks like they are coming to pit road again. So, you know, tires are a premium here at New Hampshire. So every chance they get, they're going to be coming to pit road. That was only about, what, maybe a 10-lap run or something.
Yeah.
Chris DeJong and Bobby Cheney stayed out. All the drivers that said that they didn't need tires. Alright, so Nicholas Shelton out first. Josh Robin with a 2-tire change.
Interesting.
Yeah, 2-tire change. He'll come off pit road second.
Now the question is, was that a very good call there? You know, I mean, with the way these guys have been already handling with fresh tires on their car before the first caution come out and getting loose off the corners. 2 tires are going to be a good combination here with one side worn and one side fresh. That could cause more, you know, loose issues there with that race car coming off the corners.
All right, well, Chris DeJong and Bobby Cheney both coming to pit road now, so that will give the lead back to Nicholas Shelton. Well, I hope everybody's having a happy new year. You had any New Year's resolutions in the works? Hopefully everything goes all right for you, and you have a happy and safe new year this year, 2017. A lot happened here. I know there's a lot of terrorism going on in the world right now. We got a brand new president. Boy, just lots going on here in the States. So, man, wish everybody well and stay safe. And don't forget, folks, we won't be back tomorrow night, but we'll be back Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening with a double broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV. Make sure you tune in there. You can go right to the YouTube channel and pick up the set a reminder right on the YouTube. That'll shoot you an email when we go live. I think the first one there, 60 plus, is about 1:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, and then Top Fuel is 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night. So 2 broadcasts Wednesday. Both going to be good races too.
Yeah, don't forget to check out the afternoon race there, 60 plus. Man, those guys can wheel those Formula Renaults and Pro Mazdas.
Yep. All right, here we go, folks. Getting back underway here. Pace cars in. Nicholas Shelton on the loud pedal, and we are back green. Josh Robin, good start for him.
Yeah.
And David Shutt already getting inside of him there with them
Whoa,
fresh tires, and they
whoa.
touch.
Wow.
I don't know. David Shutt might be just being a little too aggressive right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of see that. It was a little bit of a gutsy move there, but sometimes in racing, you got to take a gamble and be gutsy.
Oh, and he got
contact by
into
David Shutt.
he got into Logan Clampett.
Caution.
Yeah, 81 car there. Ooh,
Oh man,
Logan.
contact. Let's go see what happened between them two.
Could have been possibly some net coating there. Kind of looking at that.
Could be. Shutt got in. Well, he actually did. I don't think he actually barely touched Josh Robin, but he was kind of out of shape there down the backstretch. Now going into turn 3. Yep, yeah, net coating, yeah, pretty heavy duty net coating right there between them.
Yeah.
If we can get down here maybe just a little closer. Let me see if I can catch this just a little closer. You'll be able to see here, folks. They didn't actually touch, but I mean, net coating is kind of like, well, you know, one guy says you're there, the other guy says you're not. So they actually didn't touch, but according to iRacing, contact was made there, and Logan Clampett does spin around. So
Yes, that's that's sometimes the price of internet online racing. With this virtual stuff here, somebody's internet connection to iRacing servers may not be the same as somebody else's, and sometimes it sees different than what other people do see on their screens. Just kind of creates a little bubble of matter there of some sort, and it kind of like makes it an invisible wall, and it kind of thinks that you are touching. So yeah, so that's always to me the worst kind of wreck that can happen is a net coating wreck, but they do happen.
All right, David Shutt, you got a copy?
Yeah, City Rudy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up while you were talking. Yeah,
no, I just said you were going to interview me, and you got pulled me up.
A little net coating there is what we're seeing, but iRacing says you were there and he was there. You know how that works. But the aggressiveness that we're seeing out of you, this is kind of interesting. But a little tap there on Logan Clampett, and just prior to that, I think it was who was that you got into just before that? Somebody, Josh Robin,
Caleb.
Oh yeah, Caleb. Yeah, we've seen that one too. So what's going on? Tell me how the car's feeling.
Car feels that I'm using all my bumpers tonight, I guess, for some reason. I don't really know. I didn't feel anything that last one, and all of a sudden I just saw him spinning. I didn't get a car contact either, not even a 0x or anything. So
oh wow,
felt like net coat. The one before that, I just tapped him, and then I guess he wasn't able to hold on to it. So I'm gonna try to make it a little bit farther before I take somebody else out, I guess.
Get a little heat in the tires, huh? So, well, what do you think of the weather here tonight? We heard some guys saying that they thought it was the overcast skies, but the track temperature being 81 degrees. What do you think of that?
It feels like typical New Hampshire. There's a little bit more grip, I feel, than some of the previous seasons. It's pretty much a single line. You definitely want that high line, but there is some room when you're on new tires, at least, to race them. So it should be a good show as long as I stop wrecking people.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't want to put you on the spot, David, but I had to put you on the spot.
Oh no, pretty obvious.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right. Well, good luck out there, David.
Thanks, Rudy. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, buddy. All right, back up front here, Nicholas Shelton about to get the green flag. We'll get him back going here again. Jeff, crank him up, buddy.
Will do.
You're restarting on lap 38. Okay, pace car in, green flag's out. I thought you were going to get him going.
Sorry, I was on replay from the break.
Shutt up the middle, or I'm sorry, Tyler Ducharme up the middle.
Wow, yeah, what? Oh,
gutsy move. Yes.
Yeah.
Shutt holding him off for the time being here. down the backstretch. Shutt will take over second. Now Tyler Ducharme trying to come back on the inside.
Ooh.
They don't have them brand new tires. They've got just a few laps on these tires, so
Yeah.
take it easy. Ariotti to the inside of Tyler. Man, Josh Robin. Josh is holding on to it pretty good there. That's that two-tire change, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm amazed by this right now. You know, when we saw him do that, I was kind of talking about that. You know, with how we've seen at the start of the race, these drivers were having trouble on their 4 fresh tires already at the start. And he comes out here at the gamble taking 2, and he's holding his own right now, doing great.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost a couple of positions since the start, but hey, you know, that's not too bad of a call. I mean, he got up there in the front, and that's a lot further up front than he was before.
Yeah, and he started 13th, and he's still currently in the top 10 running an 8. So, I mean, you know, this is... Ariotti. Oh, but he saved it. Good job.
Yeah, he lost a ton of positions, but good save. Tyler Ducharme takes over second from David Shutt. Kyle puts in fourth, and now he's looking to the inside of David Shutt. And those two almost make contact.
Yeah.
They're getting pretty racy.
Yeah, 41 laps in of 150. It's still a long way to go, but we can see David Shutt here and these guys up front. Man, they're starting to race like it's the last lap. But we saw that a lot also last night from these guys, too, in the Xfinity Series race at Iowa. And a little bit even before 41 laps out of the 160-lap race last night. So, you know, they kind of waited a little bit today, but they're starting to get into that, you know, kind of drive mode like, okay, let's go here.
Oh, Delonte Ballard and Logan Clampett. Logan trying to make a reprieve here after that spin. And he's to the inside here of Delonte Ballard. It looks like he is going to complete that pass on Delonte. Delonte goes back to 8. Josh Robbins still hanging pretty tough here. 10th, 9th place. We have a caution. Uh-oh.
Who was this?
I'm thinking that
Chris DeShawn.
Yeah, he actually left.
He all that forward.
Yeah.
But he did wreck right on the front stretch, so he was kind of in a little bit of a danger zone there. So I think that was a good call to kind of do that.
All right, he's coming out of the turn right here, and let's see. Yep, car just stepped out on him right there.
Yeah.
And into the inside wall, and boy, he alt F4'd right out of the race. Boom, he was gone. All right, back up front. It looks like Chris has taken his car behind the wall.
Yes, he has.
I don't know if he's in TeamSpeak.
Let me take a look.
Mind talking to Chris? I haven't talked to Chris in forever. I don't see him.
I don't see him either, sadly.
I have seen him in here before, but not.
Yeah.
He's just not in here today. Well, they're all coming to pit road again.
Yes, they are.
New tires in order. Top
Let's
off
restart.
that
I'll make sure I'm live.
And David Shutt stays out to lead a lap.
Yes, he does.
He might just stay out. You know, I don't know. We'll have to see how this is going to go.
Could be kind of a gutsy call like what Josh Robin took. You know, Josh Robin took the call to take 2 tires. This could be a call like David Shutt saying, well, we haven't been on these tires that long. We've had a couple caution stints here. They're not that bad. Might try to stay out here and take a gamble here and get some track position.
Yep. Kyle Putz will come off pit road second. Tyler Ducharme third. Eric Sable fourth. And Logan Clampett fifth. So it was a good race off of pit road. Let's see if David Shutt stays out or if he does plan to come to pit road. I think
like he's diving down here.
Yeah, I think he is going to come in because I think he wants to get that damage assessed. I think, you know, even though, you know, aerodynamically it's not a problem, but race-wise, you know, you do kind of want to keep that car as clean as possible just for handling purposes, you know. So that's probably a good call. Get it checked out. Make sure there's nothing seriously wrong with it. He's got lots of laps to make that up.
Yeah, exactly. And as you said, with that damage, with the amount of damage he has on the car, I don't think that would be very impacting on his handling or characteristics of the car. To this type of track, it's a flat 1 mile track. Now, if this was a track like Dover, it's a banked 1 mile, and they can get and attain higher speeds there than what they can here at New Hampshire. That might be a little, if they were at Dover, that might be a little bit different with, the banking of the track and the higher speeds they can attain. But here at New Hampshire, kind of like a short track, with being 1 mile, and, it's kind of like the tracks like Bristol or Richmond or something like that. Damage really doesn't affect the, the style and handling of your car.
Right. Josh Robin, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Well, Josh, tell me how the race is going for you out there, brother. We've seen you stay out on and only did a 2-tire change, and stayed out there, and you were holding your own pretty good. So how did that, was that just kind of an experimental thing to see how 2 tires could play out maybe later on in the race?
Yeah, it was more for experience, just to experiment it. But race, I like the setup. It's going pretty good. My races started in the back, and I got turned on like lap 2, but I saved it, kept it going. But yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good race so far, I'd say.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think you're doing quite well. I mean, we were a little concerned at first, and then we thought, well, track position is kind of important here. So I think it was a good call. You stayed out there, and actually you didn't lead a lap, but you stayed out good, and that kind of brought you up to the front. Well, you're ready to go back green here, Josh. So I'll let you get back to work, brother. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. Nicholas Shelton right on that gas. Kyle Putz.
Yeah, this is the highest they've seen Kyle today.
What a pack of hungry wolves behind Nicholas Shelton here.
Yeah. These guys are hungry indeed for that because they know how good Nicholas is on his restarts, and they're wanting to get out front here. And we got Kyle Putz getting loose there in turn 3.
Good save.
He smacks the wall.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No caution.
Yeah. He did save it from actually doing a 360 there, going sideways, but the sad thing he had to do to save that car was hit the wall. And he lost a lot of positions there.
Yes, sir. He's back. Clear back to 16th.
We got another one. Big crash. Don's Ballard sideways.
Uh-oh.
Big check up here.
And no caution. What?
What?
Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Lachlan McMillan may be out of the race, looks like.
That was a huge checkup. There was like 6 cars involved in that. No caution? What?
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Well, we have seen weirder things than that happen, Jeff. You know that.
Yes, we have. Oh, yeah. We've seen weird net coating where cars can just lose their whole body parts, and then they just like all of a sudden come right back. So lots of weird things happen in iRacing.
I've seen cars absolutely completely sideways in front of other cars and no caution come out. That was like, you got to be kidding me. A caution didn't come out. And then we've had cautions come out where we couldn't even find where the caution was.
Yeah, it's like a phantom caution.
Yeah. Well, Logan Clampett to the front now.
Yeah, he got a little sideways right there coming off turn 2 there, racing with Tyler Ducharme there. Hey, I'll tell you, these guys, Rudy, they're racing hard up front.
Yes, they are, and we're only a third of the way through the race.
Yeah.
This is pretty wild.
Yeah, we finally see Eric Sable here. We was talking about him a little bit earlier there, Rudy, where he wasn't really having the great run that he was having, but we knew he could be projected to be up front. But he was running a few positions below his starting position, and he'd been back a little farther. But now look at him, he's up in 4th place.
Yes, sir, he's back in it, back in the game here. Femi Olat right behind him, which we were wondering when Femi was going to start cranking it up, because he's one of them late race chargers. He's not one of the gets up there and battles it up right off the get-go. Josh Robin, what's going on there with Josh Robin? I just seen him. Okay, I see. Yeah, he's got some pretty heavy damage on the front of that car.
I think he was involved right there with that little checkup there of cars when they saw Delonta spinning around there and the caution didn't come out. I believe he was involved in that.
Nick Northrup. We ain't talked much about Nick today. Coming from 18th up to 8th.
Yeah, great run for him.
Yeah, looking strong.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of damage there on the car. I remember there was a wreck earlier back there. There was actually a different wreck that brought out the caution. It was actually after their incident, but he did make some contact there with Lachlan McMillan early on there. So good to see that he has got a little bit of that damage repaired there on the number 6 machine, and he's up here racing strong.
2 cars out of the race, Chris DeJong and Lachlan McMillan. I think Lachlan did the old pull the plug or something there because he immediately left the server there because he was involved in that wreck with who the heck was
Delonte?
it? Was it Delonte?
I don't.
Yeah,
I can't remember who that was.
Yeah, it was with Delonte. Yeah, we've seen Delonte sideways. But yeah, so now he must have just all F4'd or something because it never brought out the caution. And that's a big surprise too.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, he must have pulled Chris DeJong there, just all F4'd and took off.
Well, Logan Clampett, since he's got around Tyler Ducharme, starting to put some distance on Tyler.
Yeah. Wow. I tell you, man, right now, just amazed at Logan Clampett's drive right now, coming from 17th up to second. Biggest mover right now. But another big mover of the race, too, along with him, would be Nick Northrup back here in the 6 car. Nick started 18th, and he's up to 8th.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move, yeah. Caleb Eisenhower, we seen him involved there at the beginning, had that spin and got a little damage on his car. Started second today, and he's running back here in 11th, trying to get around Josh Robin right now. He's looking to the inside. He may have that. Josh gets a pretty good run off that outside, though, and I think he's kind of holding off Caleb right now.
Yeah.
Caleb's not giving up, though. There you go. I'll tell you what, them two are racing it up pretty hard.
Yes, they are.
That's for 10th and 11th back here racing. You wonder how long something like that's going to go on before finally somebody makes a mistake or they get together, you know. And that's what I always wonder, you know, like how long are they going to be able to run side by side like that without some major thing happening? And there we go. Finally, Caleb gets around Josh. Phew. Kind of makes me a little nervous when you see that.
Oh, it even makes me nervous. So I'm actually out there racing with the guy. You know, I'm always like, oh, where's he at? Oh, there he is. I don't want to hit him, you know.
Yeah. Good run. Connor Anton up to 6th.
Yeah, great run for Connor here.
Nick Northrup 7th. One I was looking for was, if I can find him here, Austin Roberts. Running in 13th. Yeah. Right behind.
He does have some.
Right behind Stuart Redmond.
Yes, man, what a great run for Stuart here today. He started 14th, and he's currently running in 12th. We had seen him as far back as the last position there on the start. He was back in 20th there at first couple laps, but great to see him up in 12th currently. Car number 12 running in 12th. I always kind of felt that to be like a good luck thing for racing if the car number was the same as your position.
I don't know. Would you classify that as OCD? I'm number 12. I want to start in 12th position. I don't know. Maybe that's a little OCD. I don't know. Bobby Cheney.
I didn't say I was.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I was saying I didn't say like I wanted to start in the same position. I just kind of thought that it was kind of like a thing where when I was running in the same position is that's still kind of the same. But anyway, Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, Bobby Cheney back here 15th position. He's not doing quite as good as I think he thought he was going to run, but he's in that buffer zone right now. This is where he likes to be at this point in the race. Back here in the back, not up there racing it up. Look for him to be up there being a factor when we get down to the end of this. I look for him. He'll finish probably in the top 10.
Yeah, exactly. We always watch Bobby Cheney from race in to race out, with the, Xfinity series and their Gen 6 series. And we're always looking to see, where he's, usually running at. We always know that he is the kind of the closer, he stays near the back at most of the race, and then when the race starts to kick into overdrive or something, when it's closing in the laps, he'll kick his car into overdrive and he'll get up to the position that he wants to finish in.
Sean Williams in 16th, Delonte Ballard 17th. And for some reason, we're seeing Alex Peck a couple of laps down, but he does have a little bit of damage on that car, so I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Yeah, the last incident there. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, the last incident there, where the caution didn't come out, they checked up a little bit. I believe that's what Alex was involved in, and I think he went down pit road to try to assess the damage, and I think that's why he went a couple laps down.
Well, let's see. Nick Northrup getting around Connor Anton, and here comes Ariati by. So both of them get around Connor Anton. Connor goes back to 8th. All right. Field's starting to get spread out a little bit, but there is a few guys out here that are still racing, around each other, pretty tight. Nick Northrup and Ariati, a couple of them. And now Connor Anton's got Alex Peck right there on his tail. David Shutt back in 9th. Make that late pit stop and come off pit road. He started way back in the field on this restart, and he's managed to work his way clear back up to 9th. Now quite a ways ahead of Caleb Eisenhower.
Yeah, Caleb's, he's running strong right now. We see him getting into a little bit of an incident there earlier on there, and he got some damage, but he has got a little bit of that fixed, and it's good to see him here still holding his own in the top 10.
Josh Robin hanging pretty tough here in 11th, just outside the top 10. I know he'd like to be up there a little closer. One of the chase contenders here coming into tonight. This is the first race of the chase here, folks. I believe it's the yellow splitter, spoiler, and banner across the windshield that signifies the chase drivers. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I do see that the splitter on the front end of the car and the spoiler on the deck lid back there are yellow. And the windshield banner does have a little bit of a yellow stripe going across the top, but the bottom part is still black with the name. So, yeah. That's the three main keys here to, see if they're a chase driver.
Yep. Yeah, Nicholas Shelton, Logan Clampett is not in there. Tyler Ducharme, one of the chase drivers. Yep. Don't believe Eric Sable. No, Eric Sable's not in it. Femi Olat, chase driver. Nick Northrup, Ariati. Connor Anton. Yep. David Shutt. And then we got to go back to Josh Robin, which is in the chase.
Yep. And the next one will be Bobby Chaney back in 15th.
Yep. Bobby Chaney and Delonte Ballard.
Yep, Delonte. I believe Alex Peck. Nope, Alex wasn't. I thought it was Lachlan. I thought Lachlan was. Let me go back and check website. I believe Lachlan. Yeah, Lachlan McMillan is out of the race. He is a chase contender.
Why am I not showing? I'm not even. Oh, okay. Nicholas Shelton. Yeah, he just got by Delonte Ballard. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so Delonte goes a lap down. Now he's hunting down Sean Williams to put him a lap down. So that's what a 3-second lead does. 3-second lead over Logan Clampett. Oh, Nicholas dirt tracksing into the turn.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You don't want to be doing that too awful much.
No.
Superheat them tires up, and then I'll tell you what, Logan Clampett will be all over them.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to get by Sean Williams here, put Sean a lap down. Logan Clampett, 2.9 seconds back. Tyler Ducharme not far behind him. And it's 4 seconds back to Eric Sable. from Tyler Ducharme back to Eric, and Eric's got a lot of company here. Femi Olat, Nick Northrup, and Ariotti, the four of them racing pretty hard around each other right now.
Yeah, they have been for some amount of time here in this race. You know, for most of the laps, these four have been around each other, and just great racing all together for these guys. There's another little group behind them there. That's David Shutt there with Connor Anton and Caleb. Caleb's a lap down car there with them, I think. Yeah, that's Alex Pett there with David and Connor.
Yeah, Shutt having a pretty good run. He just he's trying to catch back up here to Ariotti and get back into that, make that a 5-car pack, and Connor Anton make it 6.
Yeah,
that would be
great.
Interesting.
That'd be interesting and great to see these two here with David Shutt and Connor Anton can get up there with Ari and the guys and race it up with them. Very awesome race to watch there.
And we are at the halfway mark, folks.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for some racing here. Just this is pretty much about the same as it's been. This guy's a nice long green flag run here, and I'm kind of curious as to when. Oh, Nick Northup. Giving a little bumper action to Femi Olat there.
Yeah. They're side by side now racing here. Ooh.
That makes some awful hard racing right there.
Yeah.
Nick Northup right on the inside there, Femi Olat. Femi's still getting some pretty good runs out of the turn. Whoa! And Nick Northup will complete the pass on Femi Olat.
Yeah! Here comes Ariotti trying to pass him. Wow, Ariotti's blowing by him here. Whoa! He's holding back though there a little bit.
Almost got into Nick Northup.
Guys. Yeah, I think he's trying to help Nick get up there in front of Eric Sable there a little bit here. Oh man, looked like Ari was going to try to take it 3 wide there. Oh, I think he is trying to take it 3 wide here. Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh!
Eric Sable got a little tap there in the side by Nick Northup. Rubbin paint.
Rubbin's racing.
That's right. Rubbin's racing. Trading some paint there, and Eric Sable looking back to the inside. He looked for a second.
That was a close call right there with that move.
Ariotti may have something cooking here on the outside of Eric Sable.
Yeah, these guys are starting to put a little distance between Femi here. I see there's a little bit of a gap opening up there between these guys and Femi.
Yeah, I think Femi's just sitting there going, you know what? I don't want no part of that because I see ugly things getting ready to happen there.
There's a storm brewing in front of him. He don't want to be a part of that.
That's right. A storm a brewing.
I think that storm finally calmed down now, and he's getting back into it going, okay, no tornado here.
Good deal. Well, now Logan Clampett is 4.2 seconds behind. Oh, man, was he out of shape there coming out of the turn.
Yes. Wow.
Well, he's got Logan Clampett right on his tail. Man, I was just like no shaking Logan, or Tyler Ducharme, excuse me. Just no shaking him.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, this is another good race. I mean, this race right here and then the race back there with Nick and Harry and the guys. These are the two, races I'm seeing right now that, really something here to watch here. And, wow, I'll just tell you, like, Logan and Tyler have been going at it for a couple laps here, too. Pretty interesting to watch.
Well, I'll tell you what, next one to go a lap down is going to be Bobby Cheney, and he's only about, I don't think he's even a straightaway ahead of him. Yeah, he's about a straightaway, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, if we can get a look here from the leader. Let's see if we can look up ahead and see, boy, their times have slowed down drastically here.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, we can barely catch a glimpse of him. He's about a straightaway ahead of our leader, Nicholas Shelton, right now. So, and Nicholas is catching him.
Yeah, and looking kind of at that, it was kind of a perfect assumption there. You know, when you see Nicholas coming off turn 4, Bobby was entering turn 1. So, yeah, he's about a straightaway ahead.
All right, Eric Sable, Femi Olat. Hanging tough here, right behind Ariotti. Connor Anton in 9th, right behind David Shutt. Caleb Eisenhower, 10th place. That's a pretty good recovery for all he's been through today. Josh Robin in 11th. I hear Josh downshifting. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's sometimes at these short tracks, that's not a bad call. You know, helps you slow down.
Yep.
Austin Roberts closing in. Him and Stuart Redmond pretty close together.
I don't want to jinx this, but knock on wood, these guys have had a pretty good green flag run going. Ooh, a little bumper action there between Logan Clampett and Tyler Ducharme here. Guys are racing pretty hard.
Well, they're clicking the laps off now, but I think we're getting pretty close to a pit stop here. I think the guys are starting.
Oh yes.
They're starting to map it out. You know, if they're probably looking ahead, thinking if this stays green the rest of the way, when am I going to want to pit?
Yeah.
Are they going to want to pit like, okay, they've got 60 laps to go? Are they going to kind of want to maybe split that up somehow? They've been out here green flag for quite a few laps now. So where do you split that up? If they've turned 30 already, maybe they might want to think about coming in here in the next 10 laps and getting fresh tires to make it to the end.
Yeah, I think if Nicholas Shelton here, any of these guys, they choose to pit around lap 100 to 105, I think they can make it the rest of the way on fuel and tires if they can save their tires accurately. Yep. I think fuel they can make it the rest of the way. I think tires.
Tyler's getting by Logan.
Yes, he is. Ooh, is that Logan hitting the wall there a little bit? Looked like I saw some sparks coming off the 81 car there.
And that's highly possible.
Yep.
Nick Northrup, Ariotti. They're in a pretty good battle here between them two for 4th and 5th. Oh, Logan Clampett coming to pit road. He says, I've had enough.
Yep, I think he has.
Time for new rubber on that car. For Mr. Feelgood's full tank of fuel, and he'll be out of here quickly.
Femi Olat also on pit road.
Yep, Femi Olat. We are seeing green flag pit stops happening here as the leader, Nicholas Shelton, has a 4.8 second lead over Tyler Ducharme, and we've been under green flag conditions for quite a few laps, folks. Let me see if I can find this when they went back green. Back on lap 45, 46. Lap 46, they went back green. Yep. So that's quite a few. And here comes Nicholas Shelton to pit road. Tyler Ducharme in as well. They gave the lead up to Nick Northrup. He'll lead a lap. As these guys all come into pit road here. Pit stops happening here for the leaders. Nicholas Shelton, might have been a speeding penalty for Nicholas Shelton.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
he's sitting there pretty lengthy.
Yeah, that makes the cheese a little binding, and that's exactly what that was right there. Connor Anton in the lead.
Yeah, lengthy, costly pit stop there.
My, that could have just cost him the race right there.
Yeah, very well could have.
He'll come back from it. He'll bounce back.
I'm pretty sure you will.
Yeah.
Connor Anton to pit road now.
Yep, that gives up the lead. That may give the lead back up to Kyle Putz. I'm not sure. Kyle's coming around here. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to stay out. He wants to lead a lap. He hasn't technically led a lap yet. Connor crossed the straight before he did, so he'll stay out another lap here, probably before he comes to pit road. And I can't believe that Nicholas Shelton made that big of a mistake. That's going to be very, very hard to come back from, because he is going to be so far behind now. He's going to have to work through that whole field. He's been out in clean air, Jeff, and we all know how these cars are in clean air. And it probably not so much maybe on a small track like this, as one, maybe like a mile and a half where you need a little more aerodynamic. But, clean air does affect these Gen 6s really bad for some reason,
Yeah. As I would put it, look at it this way. Nicholas Shelton has been out there for the most amount of laps. That's what he's used to running. He's used to staying out front there in front of those guys and lapping other cars, making lap traffic. So now that he's in a new perspective and he's back here in 8th place, running in dirty air, running behind lead lap cars, that's going to be a whole new ball game for him. Now, do I think that he can get around these guys and possibly get back up to the front before this race is over? Yes, I do. But it is going to be a little bit more of a challenge for him now with the new, stuff coming into effect here with the dirty air.
Yes. Kyle Putz is still out there. But
he's staying out.
Yeah, but he's a lot slower than Nicholas Shelton right now. Nicholas is just chopping that time down on him. And Nicholas has come up on Eric Sable now. He'll make short order of him, I'm sure.
Eric is one tough customer, though, too. Eric is going to try his best here, I think, to stay in front of Nicholas, knowing how good Nicholas has been out front and on these restarts.
I just cannot believe Nicholas made that mistake, that speeding on pit road. Man, that just blows my mind right there.
Yeah. Best can happen. That stuff can happen to the best sometimes. And, it's kind of like one of those once in a blue moon things. It doesn't happen all the time, but there's a time for it. And I guess tonight was the time for Nicholas Shelton to make a pit road mistake.
David Shutt, 6th place. Oh, Nicholas Shelton did get by Eric Sable.
Oh, Eric's battling back on the inside, though.
Says, I'm not ready to give that position up yet.
Yeah. Now, see, this is also something else, too, that I'm kind of putting in perspective with that. That's going to slow him down a little more with people battling him like that. So, it's also another custom that he hasn't, had to deal with out front like he has been as well. So, there's all new ball game for him back here in this part of the field.
Well, new leader, Logan Clampett, leads his first lap of the race.
Yeah, and I believe he has hit it already.
Yep, Logan has come from 17th all the way to the lead. This is great.
Yes.
Kyle Putz goes back to 2nd. Tyler Ducharme in 3rd. and he is closing in on Kyle Putz. I'm not sure if Kyle has already pitted or if I think he needs to pit.
Yeah, I don't think he has pitted yet.
No. Unless he's planning on staying out here for the entirety, I don't think he can make it on fuel that far.
No.
That'd be like 100 and some 100 laps or something.
Yeah, and I did rewind back a little bit there. Kyle has not pitted yet.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody else has pitted but him.
Yeah.
Tyler
He's the only one to complete the cycle. Yep. Timmy Olat running fourth.
Yep. Nick Northrup 6th place. David Shutt 6th, excuse me. Nicholas Shelton now in 7th.
Yep, Nicholas has gained one position from his pit stop there, so he's working up here to get back, but he is about a second right now behind David Shutt, but I think he can probably get that second pretty quick.
And he's a little more than a second. About a second and a half behind him.
Yep.
Yeah.
My math was off there.
And Logan Clampett clearly out front. Man, he's putting on a clinic now. He's saying, you know what? Nicholas Shelton, eat your heart out. You led 90 laps, brother, and I'm in the lead now.
Yeah, so far he's led 5 laps. I think he's looking to lead more here, and he's got a pretty strong car, coming from 17th all the way up to this point. I think he's the one car that can beat Nicholas Shelton out here today, this evening, and I think we're going to possibly see him trying his best to do so.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
Oh, we have a caution, and that changes everything.
Yes. Oh, no.
Caleb Eisenhower going around. Let's go see what happened to Caleb here. Oh, that changes everything now.
Big change.
All right, Caleb coming down the front stretch. Okay. The car just stepped out on him again. That's happened to him more than once tonight. And spins right in front of traffic. Delonte Ballard coming by. So, man, tough break for Caleb.
Yeah.
And we'll get back up here to Logan Clampett, our leader. Let's see if he does bring them to pit road. I have a sneaking suspicion that we will see them all come to pit road. Just knowing
we will.
Yeah, just knowing how premium new tires are out here, and the laps are winding down. We're down to what? 43. 43 to go.
43 to go. Yeah.
Yep, he's coming in. A good call for Logan Clampett. But yeah, that's just the break that Nicholas Shelton needed right there.
Yes, it was.
He was about 13 seconds or more, a little more than that, about 13 and a half seconds behind Logan Clampett. Yep. Logan out first. Let's see what happens here. You can bet that Nicholas Shelton didn't speed coming to pit road that time.
Nope.
All right, well, he picks up a couple of positions on pit road.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he moved up to 5th place now from 7th. He was 7th coming in, and he's 5th coming out. So good job. Well, let's see what we can get another interview in real quick here. See if we can get a word in with Kyle Putz. Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
I got you.
Kyle, what's going on out there, brother? How's the car running?
We're a little broken right now, and Delonte had that little thingy off of turn 2 there that we all checked up for that we didn't get a caution. I got into the back of Lachlan. I saw Delonte in the middle of the track. Bobby Lachlan went low. I followed him low, and I guess Delonte came back down the track, and they stopped, and I didn't. So
Whoops.
apologize to them, but yeah, but just hanging in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're really not sitting that bad, considering everything. 12th position right now in the race. And we've seen you up there battling for the lead there for a little while. And, man, it was pretty intense up there, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, before we got into that incident and stuff, it was a lot of fun riding up there and just battling with Femi and Tyler and everybody else. It was fun while it lasted, and then it was kind of funny under that caution that I got up behind Shelton. I was joking around with him with the I PM'd him saying share draft from the NASCAR video game days, and he hit Intimidator back on me, and then of course I go into turn 4 and lose it by myself, so I guess I worked on his part, but no, we're having fun, just something to do, and enjoying myself.
All right, buddy, well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, boy, Josh Robbins' car's wigging out there. All right, we're ready to go. Get him going here, Jeff.
Yep, will do. All right, pace car heads back for pit road.
Ready, green,
And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at New Hampshire with 40 laps to go. And a good restart here for Logan Clampett, but he's got some strong company of Tyler Ducharme right behind him. And they're going 3 wide into the corner here. Nicholas Shelton going low.
Wow. Well, he's seen that, and he said, no, that wasn't the right time to go 3 wide. So I'll give it up for Nicholas Shelton trying to be a little safe there.
Yes.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out too well, I don't think. Not here.
No. Nope.
Emil Latt and Nick Northrup. And again, Logan just cannot shake Tyler Ducharme.
He can't.
He's being pretty relentless on that back bumper.
Yeah.
Riding along here with Tyler Ducharme. Let's ride along with David Shutt, right behind Femi Olat. Nicholas Shelton breathing down his neck, and boy, David is wheeling.
Nicholas Shelton.
Somewhere, caution.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Nicholas Shelton spins on the backstretch.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, let's go back and take a look. On them new tires, he's not used to that. Them new tires.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here, coming out of down the front stretch, going into turn 1. And boy, almost into the back of Shutt, and it just kicks around. Ow.
Yeah.
All right, so no harm to the car, but he is going to be dead last on the field right now.
Yes.
Yay.
And I think that's kind of the thing I was talking about there, Rudy. He's back here in a new area.
Oh, look at the fake outs coming to pit road.
Wow, yeah.
Logan Clampett died back out on the track at the last second, and everybody else did too. We had a few takers, though. Nick Northrup, he'll come down pit road, stop. You guys in the back. Shelton's going to stay out, looks like. That'll catch it. Oh, no, he is coming. Yeah, that's probably a good call. He heated those tires up with that spin and probably flat spotted them, and they're not going to have as much grip now. So, all right, he'll come back out 15th. We still got 3 guys sitting on pit road: Alex Peck, Delonte Ballard, and Josh Robin. Looks Looks like Alex is trying to get a little damage fixed up. Delonte as well. And Josh Robin. So they do have that option there to stay in and try to get as much fixed as they can possibly get fixed.
Yep.
And Josh Robin is away, Alex Peck's away, and Delonte Ballard barely beating the pace car off of pit road. Well, the laps are winding down. We got about 34 to go here, folks, and to decide who's going to win this. And now that Nicholas Shelton is way back in 14th place after leading 90 laps, Logan Clampett says, I'm up here in the front, and I'm bringing this thing to victory lane.
Oh, yeah, and he's got the car to do it, too, you know. Coming all the way from 17th up to the lead today. Man, what an awesome performance that, you know, he's showed out here today. And, you know, I'm really liking that. And, you know, with him racing back here with Tyler Ducharme and, you know, the way Tyler is racing with him here and stuff like that, you know, putting pressure on him and stuff, he's one cool guy under pressure, I can tell, because he's just not making any mistakes out here and having a good time.
Well, that's what it's all about. You know, when friends get together to do these races like this, that's what it's all about. The camaraderie, having fun with your teammates or your friends out there racing, and boy, he's showing it right here. Tyler Ducharme, Femi Olat, Bobby Chaney up into the top 5. What did I say earlier in the race there?
Yep.
About Bobby Chaney coming alive in the second half of this race, and here he is in 5th.
He's the closer. He's going to close it out here.
Well, that's what you got to do to stay alive in the chase here. This is the first race of the chase, so if you can come out of here sitting good, you know, they've got Talladega, I believe, coming up here.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, week after next, and that's anybody's shooting match. And you know, you got to make the best out of what you got here on some of these short tracks while you can.
Exactly.
Every position is a point, and man, it just means so much to these guys to try to walk out of here with a championship this season. Pace car's in, and there goes Logan Clampett. He goes on the pace car. I like that, going on the pace car. That gets field, boy, that gets everybody right up on their tiptoes.
Yeah, but that also, in fact, is him a jump. So, you know, he actually got out a little bit ahead of Tyler Ducharme. That's what he needed to do.
Yep.
So, yeah, he did the right thing there.
Yeah, he's been... Oh, Chaney! Oh, into the wall! And I was just saying good things about Bobby. Oh, we got a spinner.
Caution.
Stuart Redmond going around.
Not Stuart. No, he was having a great run.
Yes,
man,
he was.
He was up in the top 10 running 7th.
Let's go see what happened to Stuart. We know what happened to Bobby.
Yeah.
Stuart, pinched it down there, almost got into the side of Connor Anton. And there's where Bobby Chaney went into the wall. Looks like it was contact between him and Ariotti. Stuart Redmond gets contact from Eric Sable, and he goes around.
Oh, man.
This is where the guys are getting really, really racy, Jeff.
Yep. It's that go time. This is the where they just say, all right, time to shoot out of the gate on these restarts and get as much track position as you can. Dive into the corners here, you know, kind of, you know, try to go as 3 wide if it's possible, you know, duck into those doors opening up from other drivers and do what they need to do to try to get track position. And that's what it is here in a championship race format style here for this first race, the chase, with the amount of laps to go here, with about 30 laps to go. They're looking to, you know, get that, you know, position they need to get into a good position, to get more passes done, to get up in the front and try to race with Logan Clampett, because, you know, all these guys up here, most of them are chase drivers, and they're trying to get the best finishing position out of this race as possible. And they know that Logan Clampett is an kind of, I guess I could say, underdog kind of style driver here tonight, because he is not in the chase, but he's showing good, you know, I guess good attrition, I could say, or, you know, a good showing out here, showing he's got what it takes to get a win here at New Hampshire, and saying, hey, I'm not a chase driver, but I can still pull out a win.
That's right. Well, 7 cautions, folks, for 26, or make that 27 laps. as they cross the line here. But we've had 8 lead changes. Amongst them, we've had Logan Clampett has led 21 laps. David Shutt led a lap. Nick Northrup led a lap. Connor Anton led a couple of laps. Nicholas Shelton, our biggest one here tonight, was 90 laps. Lachlan McMillan led a lap. Kyle Putz led 4 laps. So that's been your leader so far tonight.
And it looks like that Nicholas Shelton will indeed take the most laps award home there. I don't think nobody else can get the that there. So
not with 90 out of 150. That's that don't add up. Nobody can top that.
Nope. What happened to Kyle here? Let's see. Kyle puts it.
What about him?
He got black flag for something. Oh yeah, he entered through or exited through too many pit stalls on pit road, and Justin Gable, race admin, black flagged him.
Yes, sir. That's a pretty strict rule, and we've had quite a few drivers in the last couple of weeks here have gotten that penalty. You drive down through too many pits in pit road, and you get black flagged under green flag conditions, folks. You got to serve that penalty under green flag. So Kyle Putz, oh man, tough break for him. After all the work he's done to get that car back up the top ship shape or whatever, and now he's going to have to. Boy, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Alex Peck back on the lead lap, Jeff.
Yeah, great.
He'll take
and
up
so
the
is
tail
Delonta
end.
Ballard.
Yep. All right, pace car is in. And there goes Logan Clampett, right on the gas. Boy, to see Caleb Eisenhower take it 3 wide back here inside Connor Anton.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's got to give. Oh, he's not going to fare well.
Oh, Eric Sable. Oh, Delonta Ballard into that, too.
And no caution?
No.
What?
It was a 4-car pileup right in the middle of the track.
You got to be kidding me.
More trouble. Kyle Putz into that too. Delonta Ballard's engine smoking. Delonta Ballard's engine let go. No caution.
You got to be kidding me. I cannot believe there was no caution on that one. We had all them cars piled up on the track. Now there's a caution.
Oh, Femi Olat on the backstretch. Contact. Oh.
Man.
What happened to Femi just now? Wow.
This is getting crazy, Jeff.
Yes.
This
like
is getting crazy.
Yeah, Femi Olat and David Shutt made contact there on the back straightaway, and it made Femi get loose there, it looked like, and he's going around. So, oh no, I see what. Oh, David Shutt's car got loose on its own and came down into Femi.
Well, that put a couple of them on pit road. Delonta Ballard and Sean Williams take it to pit road.
Man, tough break for Delonta tonight, Rudy. I mean, he's had an up and down night. He's been up to the top. He started 10th. He was up in the top 10 for a little bit. Got into an incident. Come back out of the top 10. Was racing for a little while. Made his way back into the top 10. Got into another incident and stayed back in the back for a while. And now gets into another incident. So, man, tough break tonight for Delonta Ballard.
Tyler Ducharme brings them to pit road here, but David Shutt, Logan Clampett stay out. Everybody else wants new tires, and I don't blame them. I think
not at all.
Logan's probably going, boy, did I just mess up or what?
Yeah, maybe David Shutt's saying that too. Logan and David up here, they've got the most worn tires, and I'm thinking with Tyler Ducharme and everybody behind him coming down pit road, this is going to be a little bit of a guessing game here. We always know fresher tires are better than worn tires, and these guys can get a better jump on the restart here because they got better grip qualities than what these worn tires do. So we might see a possible pass for position here on the restart.
Well, Nick Northrup with a 2-tire change. He'll come off, and he will start third. So Nick trying that 2-tire change.
Yeah, we've seen Josh Robin try it, and it worked for him, so we'll see how it works out for Nick.
Yeah, they got 25 to go. We'll probably have about 23 to go when we get the green. About there.
What do you say we talk to Nick Northrup?
Yeah, do it.
Back off that corner.
Nick Northrup, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, about your race here tonight. We seen you there take a two-tire change there. We know we saw Josh Robin take that there early on in the race. What's your thoughts on this for track position?
Well, we were pretty much have like 2 official laps on these on my left side, so I decided to just take 2 for track position. See if I can get these leaders.
Exactly, yeah. Well, we've seen Nicholas Shelton with a strong lead today, but he's had a few issues since then, and now we've got Logan Clampett out front. With Logan Clampett and David Shutt not pitting, what do you think's in store here for you guys to get around these two?
I think I can get around Shutt easily, but Logan might be a little harder, but we'll see. If we get a long run, I might get him.
All right. Well, how's the track conditions, been for you out there tonight? We've seen a lot of guys getting loose off the corners and feeling really good. Some drivers saying the track's kind of grippy, but from some drivers' viewpoints there, it looks like, they're getting loose. Doesn't look that grippy off the corners. What's your viewpoint on that?
Yeah, it's definitely gripped up a lot more. I can get on the gas full throttle off pretty much every time. So it's definitely gripped up a lot since the start of this race.
All right. Well, good luck out there tonight, Nick, and thanks for talking with us here on this restart.
Yeah, thanks for talking with me.
Yep. All right, so pretty good insight there from Nick Rudy, and we'll see how this two-tire change works for him, as we've seen how it worked for Josh there a little bit back in the race.
Well, it looks like Logan Clampett has opted to start on the outside. Now, there is a lot of rubber buildup on the track now. They've been, throughout the whole race. And that might not be a bad call. I think he's going to get a little bit better of a shot here because he's going to be the leader taken off. Because David Shutt cannot pass him. Pace car's in. There he goes.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Wow, look at that. That's what allowed Tyler Ducharme to get a run on David Shutt even. Wow.
Yep. And here comes Nick Northrup to the outside of David Shutt. Outside line might be working now on them new tires. And don't forget, he only took 2.
Yep, exactly. And here comes Tyler Ducharme now looking to the inside here of Logan Clampett. Oh, David Shutt just falling back, though, sadly, here. It looks like he's going to get taken here by Connor Anton, too. Connor's trying, but David's keeping him held back.
Oh, they've stacked them up.
Yeah.
Now, remember, Logan Clampett did not stop and take any tires. But
we didn't.
Tyler Ducharme did. Caleb Eisenhower, looks like he something happened to him. And let's go back here and take a look.
Oh, no. It looks like Austin Roberts, Ariotti, and Nicholas Shelton involved in this one, too, and Kyle Putz.
Okay, he tapped Austin Roberts right there. Austin goes up the hill, but Caleb keeps going. They go 3 wide behind him. Nicholas Shelton gets around. Oh, Connor Anton. And then Caleb tries to dodge it. And they're 4 wide. Nicholas Shelton gets punted into the wall by Connor Anton and gets serious damage. Oh, and there it is right there. Oh, my word. We got a 4-car pileup right there.
Yeah, because they were going 4 wide right there. Wow, that was just amazing right there.
Oh, well, there goes Nicholas Shelton's idea of having a good race because after leading 90 laps today, he's going to have a lot of damage on that car.
Yeah, that's really heartbreak hotel there for Nicholas, because he had such a great run going in the beginning and led the most laps and will still get the most laps led. But it seems like the later stages of the race here have just got him in his clutches, or it's gotten him in its clutches, I should say, and just devastating moment here for him getting caught up in this incident.
Well, and again, Logan Clampett, Tyler Ducharme, Nick Northrup, Josh Robin, they all stay out, playing that caution game. They're praying on another caution to come out, and that'll keep them right up there in the front. So, but we did see Tyler Ducharme, trying to make a move there on Logan Clampett. And he does have a lot fresher tires. Well, not really a lot. I shouldn't say a lot. Just a couple of laps, actually. But he did stop and take 4 fresh tires, where Logan Clampett hasn't stopped yet. He's missed about 3 cautions now. He's been staying out. So we'll have to see if he's got enough tires left to hold off Tyler Ducharme and all these guys behind him. Is Logan in here?
Logan Clampett. Let's see. No, sadly.
Well, I guess we can talk to Logan then. And it looks like Caleb Eisenhower does take his car behind the wall.
Yes. So far today, it looks like we have Chris DeJong, Lachlan McMillan, Eric Sable, and Caleb Eisenhower out of this race. And Delonta Ballard and Femi Olad are setting on pit road.
Delonta Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Delonta, sad to see you. You're out of the race there, brother. But boy, you had a pretty good day up and down there for a while. You got up into the top 10, and then you got back out of the top 10. But did you enjoy yourself out there? I know the end result really isn't that good. You're finishing way back here in 17th. But this is the first race of the chase. You still got 3 more to come back on.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun out there. This is one of the tracks. Any tracks that you got to use a lot of braking in the turn is really a track that I like. But I guess, we're going to have to figure out some way to rebound up there so we don't have to go on to Talladega and worry about anything. I got very bad luck at Talladega, so I got knocked out the last chase. So that's the only track I'm really worried about right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Where are you guys at next week?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule in a while.
Doesn't matter. I guess these guys are ready to go back green. We'll get them going here, Delonta, and we'll talk a little bit more with you here. Jeff, get them going, brother.
Will do. All right. Pace cars back into pit road. There's the green flag. Logan Clampett back on the loud pedal. And, man, look at this action here. He got another good restart, and also did Tyler Ducharme as they dive into turn 1.
Yeah, Josh Robin back into the mix of things. Well, I guess Delonta didn't want to talk anymore with us. Okay. Josh Robin with a great run. Man, this is good. He's we seen him try that 2-tire change earlier, but he's got 4 fresh ones on it now. Nick Northrup with that 2-tire change, barely hanging on to 3rd. Got David Shutt up his tailpipe now.
Wow, yeah, look at the run David Shutt got right there. But tell you one thing too as well, Rudy, we've seen with Josh Robin taking that 2-tire change. Right now it looks like the 2-tire change that Nick Northrup took is working as well.
Yeah. Well, like he said, he only had a couple. Oh, there he goes.
Too soon.
Oh, my word. We got a bunch of them that just spun right there. Ari Audi, Austin Roberts. Oh, my. And those guys, they all left Ford out of it, but Nick Northrup stayed in it. Ouch.
Yeah. Oh.
And here we are coming down to the end of the race, and the cautions are adding up. We're up to caution number 10.
Yes. Wow. This track's been brutal on these drivers tonight, coming off corners. Most of the wrecks that we've been seeing happen are off of turn 2. So, I mean, that's really brutal spot for these guys here tonight.
I don't have a crank it up cam for this one here, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so. Oh, and a fake out again.
Wow.
He is not coming to pit road.
No.
But Tyler Ducharme committed. He had to come to pit road. From there on back, most of the guys did. Josh Rodman, Connor Anton, Alex Peck. These guys all come to pit road. Nicholas Shelton with that heavy damage. And I don't know, man. That car is really messed up.
Yeah.
He's going to try to get a little bit more damage done on that, or a little more damage fixed on it, as long as he's sitting. But boy, what a lot of damage on Nicholas Shelton's car. And that's really a tough one to try to swallow because of, after leading 90 laps out there. But see, there's the difference. What we were talking about, Jeff, he was out there in the clean air. He was away from all this carnage. And now that he's kind of back in the field, he's put himself in a prone position here to, get more damage on his car.
Yes.
And it looks like he just barely makes it off pit road ahead of the pace car, so he will stay on the lead lap. Right now we've got 11 cars actually left in there racing. That's kind of a bummer there that we've had that many. Out of 20 cars, we've only got 11 left in the race. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Well, that took out Nick Northrup, Ariotti, Austin Roberts, and Caleb Eisenhower that time.
Yeah.
Eric Sable, Lachlan McMillan, and Chris DeJong exited early. So they will finish back 18th, 19th, and 20th. Femi Olat and Delonte Ballard still sitting on pit road. Doesn't look like they're going to get their cars fixed up in time to get back out here to make it matter, So Logan Clampett, David Shutt, Tyler Ducharme, Josh Robin, and Alex Peck, that's your top 5. 6th place, Connor Anton. Kyle Putz, 7th. Nicholas Shelton, 8th. Stuart Redmond, 9th. Sean Williams, 10th. And Bobby Cheney making a late pit stop. Comes in. I think he's going to try to get just a little bit more damage fixed up on that thing. But we're ready to go back green here, folks.
Yes, we are.
This could be the final caution. I don't know. I hate to even speculate.
Hey, thank you there, William in chat. William says, good job announcing tonight, guys. And then Michael put, it doesn't get much better than Rudy and Jeff. And then William wrote back, I agree. They could do it for NASCAR.
I don't know about all that, but we have our moments, don't we, Jeff?
Yes.
We make mistakes. We get forgetful, but it happens.
Even the professionals do that.
That's right. Yeah, they do it. All right, here we go. Pace car in, hopefully for the last time. There goes Logan Clampett. Oh, Tyler Ducharme, David Shutt going at it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my word, these guys are getting at it. Look at this. Oh, Tyler Ducharme.
Here comes Connor Anton.
Anton slips by both of them.
Oh, man, they're still battling trading paint. Wow, what a job Connor Anton did.
Sideways. Oh, they're both there. Oh, my gosh. Oh, synchronized spinning. Synchronized spinning. And no caution?
Caution.
Okay.
Caution.
I was going to say, holy smokes.
Wow, what a race that was.
Whoa. Well, doesn't look like cautions are over yet. That makes caution number 11.
Oh, man. I can't see chat no more. My tablet died.
Well, I can about assure you that was the last caution. Because
most definitely.
If they have another one, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah. In a matter of speaking, that's not the last caution. But if they do have another caution, this race will sadly end under caution. So, Uh-oh,
what?
Emperor's flared on a racetrack. I just seen contact under caution there by David Shutt and Tyler Ducharme.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Nope. But I did see in a message here that isn't what everybody thought was going to be. Logan Clampett was talking there in race chat saying Tyler definitely has the W now because Logan felt, where he didn't come out into pits and get fresh tires. So, and he said it was getting a little harder for him there to battle with Tyler. But with Tyler battling with David there, it might open up another door here for Logan.
Yes, sir. Well, look who's sitting there in 4th place, Nicholas Shelton. He's got a pretty battered up car, but that's still not a bad comeback. He's thinking about the championship, and he is the closest one to the front right now. Well, no, I take that back. Connor Anton is, but he's second closest to the front of the chase drivers. So trying to come out of here with as many points as he can this week to get ready to go on to next week. And they're all thinking about Talladega here in 2 weeks, where it's anybody's game to win, or anybody's race to win, I should say. And you just never know who's going to win a super speedway race. It's just you got to be at the right place at the right time to grab that win, and that's what these guys are all thinking about, in 2 weeks. So
exactly. And you did ask, I forgot who that was. You asked about what was next week's race, and he said he hadn't really looked at the schedule. But I'm looking here right now. Next week's race for the Gen 6 guys will be at Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So there's going to be another good race right there. I mean, this has been kind of not a very good race, but, it's coming down to the wire here. And we all know how, when a race comes down to the end like this here, these guys they're going to race the hardest that they have raced all night long.
Yes.
There's no more saving your tires, no more saving your car. It's stick your nose in there and go. Take them chances that you haven't taken all race long. And, but that, and on the other side of it, they're putting themselves in situations where, just like we just seen David Shutt and Tyler Ducharme do, man. Well, it looks like Tyler Ducharme has taken his car behind the wall.
Yep.
Well, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this is all going to shake out here at the end, because we're coming to get the green this time by, folks. It's going to be 5 laps to go. If a caution comes out, the race will be over. And I don't know. I don't really see that many hard racers up here at the moment left to battle with Logan Clampett.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Connor Anton. Now, Connor Anton has really kind of put on a different hat right now, and he says, I can win this. So,
yep.
All right, get him going.
Pace cars in. There's the green flag. We're back underway here at New Hampshire. Another good restart here for Logan Clampett. And as I said there before, Rudy, Logan was talking there thinking that he wasn't going to be able to get the win, but he's in a good spot right now as we see Connor Anton back here battling with Nicholas Shelton. As we see Nicholas back up here in a spot he wanted to be in, and he's battling hard right now to try to get back up in the lead with that battered race car that he has.
Yes, sir. And Alec Peck, he knows that when Nicholas has got all that damage on his car, wants to take advantage of that. Alex coming back from being a couple of laps down earlier in the race. And here he is back up running in 4th, and he closes right up on the bumper there, Nicholas Shelton. I think he might have something for Nicholas.
Yeah, I think you're right. And
I don't know.
And the thing I see right now here with 4 to go, there's only out of 20 cars, 7 of them on the racetrack left out of this whole entire race. And one guy I want to talk about right here and look at is Sean Williams. He's done a fantastic job staying out of all those incidents, all those wrecks, starting from 20th on the racetrack, dead last, coming up to 6th position.
Stuart Redmond still hanging on 7th position. Josh Robin. There's one right there we've been kind of keeping an eye on all race long. Josh is and top 5 for Josh today. This is definitely going to be a great day in the points for him right there with the top 5.
Exactly. Yeah, the only drivers that I see right now that are going to finish this race tonight here that are in the chase are Connor Anton, Nicholas Shelton, and looks like Josh Robin. Those are the only 3 drivers that are in the field still yet that will finish this race tonight here that are chase drivers.
Yeah, isn't that something? And they're running 1st, 3rd, and 6th.
Yeah, and all 12 chase drivers were in this race tonight. And it looks like only 3 of them are going to actually finish.
Oh boy, we're going to see a total different race come next week, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
One more lap to go for Logan Clampett to bring it to victory lane, and then we're probably not going to get to talk to any of these guys because Connor won't talk to us. Nicholas is not in TeamSpeak and Logan's not in TeamSpeak. So, but
Yeah.
here we go. At the line, it's going to be Logan Clampett, Connor Anton, and Nicholas Shelton. But man, what a win for Logan Clampett. Well deserved.
Yes.
He drove his heart out, took chances, and stayed out there when everybody else was pitting.
Checker flag.
How many times did he do that, Jeff? A lot.
Yeah, and he led 51 lap night too, and he led the most important one, the last one. So great. Oh, he just drove into the power barrier and went over the wall.
Well, I'm not going to get that one. All right. Well, gosh, we don't have anybody to talk to in here.
Nicholas Shelton came in last night. There he is right now.
Oh, okay. We can maybe get a word in with him. Oh, I had a hold of him. Go ahead.
Nicholas, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, tell us about that up and down race you had out there tonight. You know, you got the most laps led. You led 90 laps of the 150 tonight. But can I tell us your thoughts on what went down on this race tonight and what you could have done and what you tried to do here to get back up to the front?
Yeah, I had it in control pretty much, but then I sped on pit road and pretty much I went to the back, and then that's when the chaos happened and everybody started driving through each other. So I joined them and running into everybody, and that's kind of how that went.
Yeah, man, that's a tough break to, swallow here for this event tonight here at New Hampshire. But, still a good points night for you, able to battle back and get a third-place finish. And you were the second highest chase finisher tonight, including Connor Anton finishing ahead of you there in second place. But with that being said, with you being able to clear out through the rest of the, incidents there and stay up there and be able to come back and get a third-place finish, what's it mean to you to be able to go into the next race next week at Michigan?
I mean, it's good for points and all, but it was just a tough way to run that race. It was just chaos and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, Nicholas. Well, do you have anybody that you like give thanks or shout out to here tonight before you go celebrate this third place finish?
I'd like to thank you guys for the broadcast, and that's pretty much it.
All right, Nicholas. Well, congratulations here on your third place finish tonight here at New Hampshire, and good luck next week at Michigan.
Yep, thanks.
Well, Jeff, I don't know. I will try, but I don't know if we'll get a word in here with Connor or not.
You removed Connor.
Nope.
Yeah, he won't talk to us, so.
I don't see Logan.
Yeah, Logan Clampett is not in here, so.
Run down through the results.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, Connor.
Yeah, Rudy, sorry about that.
Yeah, hey. Well, talk about the racing out there, Connor. Did you have anything for Logan at the end?
I mean, I think all race Logan is a bit faster than me. I just didn't really have anything. That was a tough setup for me. It was pretty tight. I was struggling most of the way. I think Logan found some speed halfway through the race. He was pretty good, but I'm happy with my finish. It was kind of a mess of a race, but I'm happy with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it seemed like the second half of the race you really started to come on strong, and that's kind of the way we see a lot of the drivers doing today.
Yeah, I think most of the guys who had the same plan as me were just kind of being tentative for the first half. Because it's tough out there in New Hampshire. You knew there was going to be some wrecks, so try and avoid them, and then second half turn up the heat, and I was pretty fast in practice, so I knew I had the speed, and it worked out pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely proud of you. You're bringing home second tonight. So, what do you think about going to Michigan next week?
Michigan's all right. I mean, it's not a bad track for me, and the second place finish sets me up pretty good to make it to the final round for the chase. All I need to do is just kind of stay consistent here, and I can make it to the end.
Absolutely. Well, you may be looking at a championship under the belt there coming down to the end of the season. Yeah, you got Talladega in a couple weeks. What do you think about that? I know that's anybody's shooting game there.
Yeah, that's why Michigan's going to be such an important race for me to solidify myself up there so I can Joe Gibbs it at Dega, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I do. That's good. All right. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight for your second place finish, Connor?
Thanks, Lachlan McMillan. Mostly just Lachlan. He was helping me all race. I know he faced some troubles early on in the race, so thanks to Lachlan for that. And Yeah, hopefully you can help me next race too.
All right. Well, good job out there. Congrats on second place, brother. Go celebrate it. Get ready for
Thanks,
next
you
week.
betcha, Rudy.
All right. Thanks, buddy. All right, Jeff. Well, we can't talk with Logan Clampett because he never did come into TeamSpeak, but he will be our winner. Can't talk to him. Congratulations to him. Let's run down through the results here, Jeff. Logan Clampett coming out of here with the win tonight, playing that caution game, not pitting, and man, a couple fake outs there, and people were taking it. Some people weren't. And he stayed out and played it out, and man, it worked out good for him. Connor Anton finishing second. Nicholas Shelton coming from a lot of damage. Boy, he managed to make it through and finishes third. Alex Peck fourth. Josh Robin with a top 5 finish here today. Good job for him. Sean Williams sixth. Stuart Redmond seventh. David Shutt eighth. Tyler Ducharme ninth. And Kyle Putz rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, we got Bobby Cheney finishing in 11th place tonight. Nick Northrup will finish in 12th. Austin Roberts will finish in 13th. Ariati in 14th. Caleb Eisenhower kind of had an up and down night. He had a good run going there at the beginning, but kind of got caught up into some troubles there near the end. So a tough night for him, and he'll finish in 15th position. Femi Olat, same deal there with him as well as Caleb, and he'll finish in 16th. Delonsa Ballard will finish in 17th. Eric Sable in 18th. Lachlan McMillan in 19th, and Chris Zong will finish 20th, rounding out the field.
All right, very good. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Logan Clampett for SRA. We didn't get a chance to talk to him, but congratulations, big congratulations to him playing that caution game. That's awesome. Good strategy, coming down to it, Jeff, in this New Hampshire race, because it is so tough to pass, so tough to get track position. And, boy, he had the front. Why give it up? If your tires can handle it. He took a gamble. He took a chance on staying out there, knowing guys behind him pitted on new tires. Tyler Ducharme tried to get by him there with new tires, and he couldn't make it. And that stuff happened behind him, and he come out of it. So big congratulations to Logan. And thanks for watching tonight, folks. We will be back Wednesday. So, you can tune in Wednesday. We'll be going live about 1:30 p.m. for the 60-plus league. All drivers that are over 60 years old in this league. Pretty cool. Got one driver, 78 in there. I do know that. All right, folks. Well, till then, stay safe and have a good night.